Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl. And you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing? I hope everybody all right. But we want to get into a reaction tonight. And let me tell you something. My caseload has been so heavy with these cases until I'm trying to catch up. Now, the content is about the Idaho 4 murder case. Did any of the students fought back? That's what I want to know. Okay, this is the Kohberger case. Okay, so what we'll do is we will put Kohberger because the case gonna be about Kohberger. Yeah, you know what? For somehow I think that Bryan is somebody got him as a front to me. I don't think he has nothing to do with this, but I think that he know people. You know how you know them people that know folks, but they're not gonna tell on them because they stay friend. You know what I mean? Allegedly. Now everything happened in this video, everything is said from the real deal Lenita Gill is allegedly. Okay, so I put Bryan Kohberger, Idaho 4 murder case. Did any of the students fought back? Okay. All right. So let me put this right. Okay. So let me share some information with y'all. Cause we haven't been in the trial in a while, have we, y'all? So I got people who is with me on this. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Whew. All right, y'all. First of all, I want to share something with y'all. I have never all my Bryan Kohberger's uh trial people. Let's talk. The only house that I have ever seen in my life bled was like this was the Amberville Harbor, the Harbor House. Y'all see this house blood coming out this house? Have y'all ever seen this much bleed? I'm gonna say B coming out of house. Have you ever seen anything like that? I haven't seen nothing like that since I watched the Amityville Horror. You remember the house that bled? I never seen nothing like this. They just making this case seem like it's a show. And then by the way, the young lady who was getting food at that time of morning, I don't believe she was really buying food, y'all. I don't believe. You remember they said the Uber pulled up. I don't believe that. That was the Uber. I believe that was a transition, a setup. Really don't believe she was getting no food. I believe it was a setup. Cause the person who dropped the food out, the door dash person, I believe that right there was a front of getting inside that house. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do and let's go. Or either it was a front to let them know that we deliver something. They delivered not food in that bag. It could have been drugs allegedly in that bag. See, we don't know because they had a lot of people in and out that house that don't live there. And that's one thing I don't understand. So let's listen to this. Now, the lawyer for Bryan Kohberger said he was driving along night of the murders. Okay, the man accused of killing he was accused, y'all, of killing the 4 Idaho college students last fall. Said he was in the home where the homicides occurred and was driving around alone that night, according to a new court filed in August to Frank. That's what he said. The capital murder trial for Bryan Kohberger, the man accused of killing the 4 Idaho college students last fall, will be delayed, y'all, indefinitely. Okay? Kohberger trial had been set to begin October the 2nd. See, these dates coming in here fast, y'all. October be in before you, because we sitting right here now at September 17th. So October the 2nd, less than 6 weeks away, but will now be postponed after he waived his right to a speedy trial Wednesday afternoon in court. The judge accepted his waiver. Okay, Kohberger defense attorney Annie Taylor said more time was needed to effectively present their case than would be possibly by October 2nd. See, this is Bryan game. Bryan playing game with them. He want a speedy trial, but he's not talking. You see what I mean? So he putting a hard work on the case, which is not helping the defense. It's not helping him. So Kohberger defense said they still wanted to keep the upcoming September 1st hearing. We know we in September, y'all. September date to address their request to dismiss the indictment. And after that, reconvene it to discuss a new schedule resetting. But see, that's not what Bryan wanted to do. So the decision to the later trial has been anticipated for weeks, ever since prosecutors announced they would seek the death penalty against Bryan Kohberger. They want the death penalty against him, but the prosecutor got to come with it. They got to have powerful evidence to do this now. Now in the court, in the court on Wednesday, the John judge directly confirmed with Kohberger that no one had pressured him in this decision to waive his rights to speedy trial, and that this was what he wanted to. This is what Kohberger wanted. He wanted a speedy trial with nothing to work with. See, that's what tripped me out. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at what's going on. But let this last, I'm going to say this. Now, the prosecutors allege that in the early morning hours of November 13, 2022, Kohberger, okay, at the student at Washington State University, broke into an off-campus home and stabbed to death the University of Idaho student. You got Ethan right here, Chapman 20. You got Madison 21, Zana 20, and Kaylee 21. After a 6-week hunt, police zeroed in on Kohberger as a suspect, saying they tracked his white Honda Elantra and cell phone signal data and covered what authorities said was his DNA on a knife sheet found next to one of the victim bodies. Now that knife should have been. I just don't see one person doing this, y'all. But I just don't see it. Kohberger was indicted in May and charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary. Okay, at his arrangement, he declined to offer a plea, so the judge entered a not guilty plea. Okay, on his behalf. If convicted, Kohberger could face the death penalty. Now let's take a look at this. It's so much going on, y'all, in this case. It's so much.
A judge is deciding whether or not to allow cameras into the courtroom when the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students goes on trial. That man, Bryan Kohberger, his attorney is saying that live coverage would actually threaten his right to a fair trial. Meanwhile, 48 Hours has new details about the case itself. Peter Van Sant spoke with 2 of the victims' families who shared information about what happened the night of the murders. His report airs tomorrow as 48 Hours returns to CBS for season number 36. Here's an early look.
It's been a long and painful journey for the families of Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, the 4 University of Idaho students who were stabbed to death in the pre-dawn hours of November 13th, 2022.
Do you ever dream of your sister?
Yeah, I've had some dreams of her. Just gives me some peace knowing that I know she's okay.
Xana Kernodle's sister Jasmine and father Jeffrey are speaking out for the first time since Xana's murder.
This happened, you know? What do? You can't do a damn thing.
Everybody's going to work and you look out the window and there's kids running down the street laughing and you're just like, how can you be out there playing? My daughter's dead.
On the night of the murders, Christy and Steve Gonzalez's daughter Kaylee was in the same bed as her childhood friend, Maddie Mogan. The Gonzalez's say coroner Kathy Mabbitt told them before a gag order, the killer attacked Maddie first, then moved on to Kaylee.
There's evidence to show that she awakened and tried to get out of that situation.
They say she cried out, and her wounds show she fought for her life.
The way the bed was set up is what
She was trapped.
She was trapped.
Xana also fought back. According to her father, she had severe defensive wounds.
She went down fighting.
I believe so. It's upsetting to think about.
She was always very strong person.
A judge has entered a plea of not guilty on Bryan Kohberger's behalf, but he is not the person the families want us to remember.
He's not important other than what he did and being held accountable. I'll be here to keep reminding people.
Okay, that was it right there for that. Now, something just ain't right, yeah. Something is just not right. We got these kids got to get justice. Now, this is why I want y'all to listen to this. You know, we kids. This is one case that I don't know what to say. Now, I think this family right here, y'all, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. I believe this family right here really knows the victim. They know the suspect, I meant to say, because their daughter's the victim. Y'all, they know something. And they knew, again, to see the mom had all the information in her phone because her mom tracks her phone. So her mom knew a lot, and they didn't want her mom to talk at first. Now, they didn't want her to talk at first. So if you hold secret, we won't know nothing. But I'm gonna let y'all look at it. I'm gonna let you go, okay? And y'all leave y'all reactions, okay? I appreciate you.
He was there to kill.
He came in with a kit. I believe he had a kill kit.
And you believe that everything right down to the implement of destruction, this large marine knife, that was all planned.
All planned.
It's inhumane. You wouldn't do these type of things to any living creature, let alone an innocent human being.
Ain't that the position of the bed? I don't think that his plans went awry. I don't think that, he intended to kill one and kill four. I don't know. It just don't seem like Bryan did this, y'all. I just don't think that he acted alone. Kaylee was killed alongside her best friend, Madison, and housemate, and Xana and Ethan. See, okay. All right, y'all. Then I'm going to let y'all go. I promise you. I'm going to let you go after this. Only thing I'm trying to say is it seemed like, now I can say that allegedly that it could have been some friends involved. Bryan Kohberger could have had friends to do this. This just ain't right, y'all. Something about this just ain't right. It's not giving me good vibes.
When I was accepted to...
It's not. This case here, hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me stop this. This case is not telling me that Bryan did this. This case is not giving me this. And I'm sorry to say that. It's just not giving me the vibes that Bryan Kohberger is the one did this. It seemed like he might know some freaky folks like that. This is freaky. I think that he knows, but he keeping his mouth shut. And I always said, who else was in that house with them? What make him go from upstairs? He came straight in the house. Why didn't he go down? Why he didn't go around the corner and get medicine and her boyfriend? Is that medicine? I don't got kids messed up. Zany and they got her boyfriend. Why he didn't come in to get them first? But then if you attack somebody in their house, you gonna make sure ain't nobody in that house. He went upstairs and then down there to their room, like he been in their room before. He left that other girl. She didn't even sleep in her room that day. She slept in another room, and he didn't even open that door. She said he went right past that door. If I see no door right there, I'll make sure they gone too. But it wasn't about the other people in the house. It was about those four. See, they weren't interested in nobody else in the house. They were interested in those four. When you think about those four being attacked like that, you think about, do they owe money? What happened in that house where these people had to comfort them? You know what I mean? Why did they comfort them? Do they owe money? What did they do? Or what? Was it a hit or what? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.